Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. These are pumpkin cookies. It's fall, it's October. You know what that means. It means it is pumpkin season. Today I'm going to show you a pumpkin cookie recipe that is low carb, keto friendly, and you guys already know, most importantly, delicious. Let's jump right in. First thing we're going to do is we are going to mix together our butter and the sugar. We want to make sure that it is super creamy and fully combined before we do all the other ingredients. Now, I've made a lot of pumpkin recipes on my channel, so make sure to check those out as well. But this pumpkin cookie is one of my favorites. It's one of my go-tos in October in the fall time. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and also like this video while you're at it. I'm gonna be using just a bowl and a hand mixer. You can use a standing mixer as well. Whatever you have at home, whatever's convenient for you. I'm gonna take my hand mixer and I'm going to press down on my butter. It's been sitting out for about like 10-15 minutes. I don't want it to be too soft because you don't want the butter to melt. So I'm just pressing a little bit. You can also, if you want, you can warm it up. If it's like frozen, warm it up just for like a couple minutes until it gets soft, but not too soft. Again, you don't want it to be melted. Now that we've done that, we can add our brown sugar alternative. I'm gonna be using a stevia brown sugar alternative. I've linked it in my Amazon links in the description below if you wanna purchase this one. And we're gonna turn it on low and then put it up to medium once it starts to combine. Now you want to increase the speed to medium. I'm going to take a spoon and we're just going to push it out of the mixer like this, and we're going to mix it again. We just want to make sure that everything is well combined. Turning it on again to medium speed. Now that that's well combined, I'm going to add 1 large egg. I'm just going to throw it directly into the bowl. If you're someone who's afraid of getting the eggshells in there, crack it in a separate bowl and then add it in. And let's combine this together. Next, we're going to add some vanilla extract. And you already know all of my measurements will be down in the description below. I'm also going to be adding pumpkin puree. Now, what's really important is this is pure pumpkin. You don't want the pumpkin pie filling that has a lot of other additives to it. You want just 100% pure pumpkin. I'm gonna add half a cup. That's about 1/3 of the can. And we're also going to add our almond flour. I'm gonna do half first, mix it, and then add the second half. And you're gonna do this on medium speed. Add our second half. And then we're going to combine this for 1 minute at medium speed. I'm gonna take a spatula and just scrape all the batter to the bottom of the bowl, just so everything is kind of back where we started. And now we're going to turn on our mixer back on medium speed and add our spices. So the first spice I'm going to add is going to be pumpkin pie spice. Then it's going to be cinnamon. Then we're adding some baking soda, not baking powder. And then here is where you could use either gelatin. I'm going to be using xanthan gum. It's just going to make it a little bit thicker. So let's go ahead and start our mixer and add our spices. And do it on low first. And now we can turn it on medium. I added all of my spices, including the baking soda, and now for the final one, I'm gonna add xanthan gum. I want it to be on medium speed, mixing it immediately into the batter because it will react immediately with the batter, and you don't want it to get all clumpy on one side or the other. So go ahead, turn on your mixers on medium and slowly add the xanthan gum, immediately mixing it. I'll include in the description below how the measurements will be for gelatin versus xanthan gum. I use less of the xanthan gum than I do gelatin, obviously because it doesn't react the same. You don't need that much xanthan gum to actually get that gelatinous-like reaction that you're looking for. You want to scrape the batter with a spatula to the bottom of the bowl. And we're gonna make it into kind of like a disc, like a little pile down here. We're gonna take this bowl and put it into the fridge for about 45 minutes to let it completely chill. You can let it to do the full hour as well, so 45 minutes to an hour, and it just needs to be exposed to air. We're not going to cover this. It's been 45 minutes and our batter is ready to roll into cookies. What you're going to need for the rolling, so you need, of course, the batter. You're gonna need a teaspoon, some warm water, and then this is granulated sweetener. You can use your sweetener of choice. I like to use erythritol, but monk fruit works really well for this as well. And then of course, you're gonna need a sheet pan lined with some parchment paper. I'm gonna take a scoop of my cookie dough, like this. And we're going to roll it into a ball. And I'm gonna dip my hand in the warm water. And we're gonna continue rolling. Then I like to dip it into my sweetener of choice. And then you're gonna take this that's coated in the sugar and you're going to put it onto your sheet pan. You're gonna do this for all of your cookie dough balls. You want them to be 2 inches apart. So maybe you might only be able to fit 6 on a tray, so use as many trays as you need or bake as many times as you need. You don't want to overcrowd the tray. After you have prepared all of your cookie dough balls, you're going to press down the cookie. That's why you really want to make sure that you have 2 inches approximately in between each of the cookies. So I'm just going to press this down to make it flat. You want there to be like maybe 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of thickness. The thickness of the cookie really is just your preference. I like it a little bit on the thinner side because when it bakes, it gets crisp on the outside. So I like to do a little bit thinner, maybe like that 1/2 of an inch. So just do whatever your preference is, but definitely don't make it too thick. Otherwise, it'll be raw on the inside and just won't bake correctly. Our cookies are ready to go into the oven. We're gonna bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 12 minutes until it is golden brown on the outside and crisp. Our cookies are done. Take a look at these. So delicious. It just smells like a pumpkin pie. If you could put a pumpkin pie in a cookie, that's exactly what we have here. I cannot wait to take a bite. I mean, take a look at this. Just the perfect texture. It is crisp on the edges and nice and soft and chewy in the middle. Let's get a little taste test here. Cheers, guys. Buttery, soft, pumpkin-y, perfect for the fall and perfect for October. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.